Ever looked at a big ship and wondered why the bottom half is almost always red? Well, there's a really good reason, and it's all about science and a little bit of history. And nope, it's not for looks. It's actually about fighting a constant battle with the ocean. See, all sorts of sea creatures love to latch onto underwater surfaces. It's a process called biofouling. For a ship, that's a huge problem. It adds weight, creates drag, and just guzzles fuel. To fight this, ships need a special defense. That's where something called antifouling comes in. And the story of that red color, it actually starts way back in the age of wooden sailing ships. Back then, they cover wooden hulls in thin sheets of copper to stop nasty wood-eating worms. And it worked. The copper didn't just stop the worms, it kept barnacles and weeds off too. Okay, so we don't wrap ships in metal sheets anymore, but that core idea is still with us. Instead, we now use a special paint that's mixed with something called a biocide. And guess what a really common effective biocide is? A copper compound called cuprous oxide. Now, this stuff, cuprous oxide, it just so happens to have a very specific natural color. And there it is. The red comes right from the key ingredient that's doing all the work. Today's paints work in a couple of ways, but both release that same copper-based biocide. But constantly leaking a poison into the ocean, that's created a whole new problem. That biocide doesn't just stop barnacles, it can harm the entire local marine ecosystem. Plus, if the paint fails, ships can carry invasive species across the globe, another big issue. So now everyone's looking for greener options, like super slick, silicone-based paints. These don't poison anything, they just make the hull too slippery for critters to even grab on. So the big question is, what's next? How do we protect our ships and our oceans?